This is Nemesis, and I have another third-party review. This is the Fans Hobby Master Builder MB-01 Archenemy, aka Scourge or Black Convoy. A masterpiece version of, well, the character from the 2001 Robots in Disguise or Car Robots, whichever you prefer. And it's a big, black, long-nosed semi. And I've been very, very excited for this guy. And he's finally been showing up everywhere. And wow. He rolls real nice. It's it's big. It is very large. It is very heavy. It is a wonderful, wonderful little thing. I mean, yeah, it's... I love this thing a lot. I mean, only thing for me, the only real problem in this mode, there's two. Feet just kind of chill out here, which is kind of unfortunate. And this kind of is like, oh, yeah, kind of just kind of sits there. And you can see clearly the waist and all that. But he is a lot like the original dude, except, well, bigger. And I mean bigger. This is the original guy. This is the Car Robots Black Convoy. He is noticeably smaller. But I love it so much, just how great these look together. I just like this thing so much. It's an amazing thing. There are a couple things you got to watch out for if you buy it, but it's an amazing, amazing piece. And to transform him is actually pretty simple for a masterpiece figure. Oh yeah, he also comes with the sword, which doesn't really have anywhere to store on the alt mode, unlike the original, which could hang out underneath. This doesn't really have anywhere. Doesn't hook in anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. But it's a nice clear red sword. Big too. We'll get to that in a little bit. But to transform this guy, first thing you want to do is these wheels, pop them up. Yeah, this is going to be a little awkward because he's so big. Pop those up, and then you kind of want to untab that right there. Same on this side. You kind of want to untab it. This one likes to get stuck on mine. I think there's some extra bit of a mold flash still there. After that, you want to push these up. Push the wheel arch up. On both sides, just push that up. And then take the legs and pull them down. This one also likes to get a little stuck at times, but it will come. Pull them down, and on the way back, there's a little button right here. Button right there, you push it to slide them back up. And then take these panels, put them on the back, and take the feet, fold them open, and there you go. And then you're going to really get an idea of how big this guy is. He doesn't even fully fit yet. And then you take these bits, fold them up on both sides. Open this panel in the back. Oh, look, there's his head. Then you fold these up, rotate them here on this here, and then fold them in. Slide right into there, nice and easy. Fold them in, and then take this panel and just kind of fold and fold. And it kind of hides it a little bit. Not the greatest, but it hides it. And here we go. He's quite large. This part, what you want to do, this can be a little tricky. You want to get these kind of out to the side, untab from each other. And here's the kind of the odd part. You don't want to immediately just kind of move it down. You'll probably break something. You have to kind of slide the arms out. And it's a little tricky. You have to kind of get in there. And let's see if I can show this at all. Yeah, see this arm part, it has to slide out. And this one likes to stick a little. Yeah, and then I have to kind of, you have to slide it out. See, I'm trying to see if I can film this at all. See this part right here. You see the arms are all the way out. Going back to truck mode, you have to push them all the way in. push those in. Right there. And then this part, you have to push it out, back out for robot mode. Then then from there you can kind of fold. Be careful right here. There's the edging. I've heard people breaking this, but you kind of, after it's folded out, then you can kind of move these down a little, like that. Same on this side. Kind of careful. Then move it down, and you're good. And then straighten the arms out. Straighten the arms out. Take these panels, open them up, fold the fists out, close them, and rotate the fists forward. Same on this side. Open the panel, fold the fist out, close it up, rotate the fist forward. Okay, you want to come around to the back, and here's where things can be a little tricky. This right here, you're supposed to take this panel right here and open it up. The problem is it can be a little difficult to open, especially say like me, and well, you cut your fingernails just recently, like today recently. So you kind of have to. I take this little tool. It's a little plastic thing. Yeah, take that and open that panel, and then you have to open the front of the truck like that. Head is inside. You have to reach in there, pull the head platform out a little bit. Then right there, you gotta rotate the head around 180. Rotate it 180, and rotate it the rest of the way out onto the panel, and then rotate the head back forward, straighten out the antenna, close that up, and then you're done, and you got Archenemy in robot mode, and he is huge. People say he's about MP-10 size. Technically, yes. Kind of. I mean, MP-10 is just a half a head shorter. However, if you look, this guy is ridiculously beefy compared to MP-10B here. I mean, the legs are bigger. He's a big, big guy. There's no way around that. There is simply no way around it. This guy is huge comparatively. Like, he just is he's got a lot of presence, period. That's just a quick comparison to MP-10. And I'll do this real quick because you normally, stop recording real quick while I do this, but Scourge or Black Convoy. Since he's so quick, I can just do this right here. Here's the original Scourge. So yeah, very, very large dude. I'm trying to get them both in the shot, and yeah, this guy's big enough that I'm kind of in trouble. Yeah, you can see that big height difference there. Also, weight difference. This guy is heavy because die-cast, just die-cast. So much die-cast on this guy, and he's big and heavy. He's got big rubbery tires. He's just a big, heavy dude, and I love that. He's just got so much presence here on this period on your shelf. He's just gonna dominate your shelf. He's also got his sword again. This is a cool part. For storage in robot mode, there's these. Storage in robot mode. He's got these things. You're gonna have to slide them 180 or rotate them 180, and it's a little difficult sometimes. And there's a little hole. There's a little hole right there. And then the sword has this little tab you can pull out. Little tab. And that can peg right in, right there, as a kind of weapon storage. It's a little weird looking, but hey, it works. I guess you can use this in vehicle mode for, like, I guess a forward-facing sword stabby thingy, but hey, I'm not one to judge if you want to do that. But proper place, of course, in his hand, if I can get this rotated all the way back around. Yeah, remember to rotate all the way back around. Oops. There we go. Yeah. hand. And it's got there's a tab on the handle which kind of can slot right in. Which he holds the sword super well. I mean, he doesn't even have to close his hand around it. That is locked in. And there you go. He's holding his big sword. Like I said, it's a big guy. Hey, posability though. Oh boy. Head. It has a swivel left and right. It can look up and down a little bit. Shoulders. It can move forward and back. There's a nice soft click. When you're doing so, watch out for these, the mirrors. Mine popped off. I had to glue them back into place. But they can just kind of get caught on, the shoulders can get caught on them and they just kind of fly off. So be careful of that. Shoulders got outward motion, just friction. But, you know, nice there. Also, the these shoulders themselves can move. You got this whole hinge, so you got a lot of range there. There's a bicep swivel, nice and free flowing all the way around. Elbow can go just above 90 degrees. Wrists rotate. Hands can open and close, and the first finger is on its own joint, so you can have that, I guess. One real quick thing while I'm up here. This chest, it has hinges, and on other versions it can open. Fortunately, there's no tabs or anything, and they glued it shut. And they have a little note in the box saying, "Do not try to open this. It is glued shut." Kind of sucks, but there you go. Waist. I'll get to those in a bit. There's an ab crunch, a very slight ab crunch, but it is there. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. It's a slight ab crunch, but there is an ab crunch for sure. Very slight though. The waist can only move a little bit unless you use the ab crunch. Then it's has full range. So there's that. But yeah, so you're gonna have to utilize the ab crunch if you want that. The hips, which you heard earlier, forward that far, back that far, outward that far. All those clicks. Knees, actually thigh swivel, free rotating up here. Knees though, more clicks, little more than 90 degrees. And then the feet, ankle tilt that far. It's a full blown, yeah, you can move it a little bit forward and back. The toe can move independently, the heel can move independently if you need it. But yeah, this means you can get him to do crazy stuff like this. If you absolutely need it, for whatever reason, you can get him to do that. But that's in becoming a Black Convoy. You don't do that to him. But yeah, he is big. He is posable. Well, he has limitations, yes, because of the sculpt and stuff. But not so much. I can't find a pose that I don't like. Every pose I've wanted to get out of this guy, I can do. It can take some doing because these are not exactly the most soft, yeah, they're not exactly the softest ratchets, but if you want to put a pose out of him, you're going to get a pose out of him. I mean, look at that. And he holds, because of the die cast, he holds solid. It is amazing. I love this thing. I've been dying to get it, and now that I have it, I am so glad. So this is, again, Archenemy from Fans Hobby, and I love it. If you like car robots or Black Convoys or Black repaints of Optimus, get him. There's going to be a G2 laser Optimus coming out soon based on this guy, so if you're waiting for that, get it. It's a great mold. They're thinking about doing a trailer for this guy. This is their first toy. They come out along with their, what was it, the Repugnus, I think? It came out just at the same time. They have nailed it. These are great. And I'm really looking forward to see what Fans Hobby's future releases, because wow. So yeah, this is enough of me gushing about this thing. It is amazing. Go get one if you can.